my sexual appetite is not directly related to the relationships I build. I'm just not that girl. It's a willpower issue, I know. However, like, dang, can a nigga really give up everything at one time? Like, you really want me to eat right? Stop smoking? You want me to read my Bible more and pray and not have sex? Like, dude, you putting too much on a nigga.
Excuse me, police. I'm just sipping coffee. Minding my business. Why did you
I appreciate you guys, not only for watching, but subscribing. Listen, if you are here for more than the second time, I need you to go ahead and press this thumbs up, press the like button. I want you to subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications so that you know when I am back here for another episode of Just Sipping Coffee, the podcast. And I appreciate you guys who have been commenting down below. I see you. We here. Please, you guys, leave me your thoughts, your opinions. What do you want me to talk about? How do you feel about the crazy stuff I said? Leave it down below. So that's like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your notifications.
Bitch, I'm the man. Ho, I'm the man. You know I'm the man. Bitch, I'm the man. Ho, I'm the man. You know I'm the man. Bitch, I'm the man. Ho, I'm the man. You know I'm the man.
Excuse me, police. I'm just sipping coffee. Minding my business. Won't you get up off me? I'm ready, Chris.
It's recording.
Oh. So we were talking about my transfer addiction and how, because I wasn't having sex and I wasn't smoking nicotine, now I am drinking much more than I should be. And what was my other one? It's the sex, y'all. I can't. I'm trying to get off the liquor, and because I ain't got nicotine, I don't even want to smoke I prefer sativa. But I don't even want to do that no more. Like, I don't like how it alters my wanting to. I say it give me the fuckets, and I got too much going on to have the fuckets. But however, it's the sex thing. And I don't know if he caught this on play, but if he did, I'm going to say it again, okay? I spent the whole year not having sex except my one flunder that he just made me go too deep into. And I wore this on a date at the beginning of the year with this guy that I was like, you know, we enjoy spending time together. We always talking. But it was like I forgot the fact that when you started talking to him, he was in a relationship. Like the whole 2-3 years you've been fucking with him. Not that we've been exclusive because your girl do her thing. But this nigga done got engaged and unengaged. And he be telling you about this chick as if you don't know who he talking about. But because I'm a stalker and I see everything, he's just not that into you, Tan. Okay? So I stopped talking to him. But I miss him. And so my transfer addiction and the alcohol, it made me call him. Did I call him or text him one night? Anyway, like, nigga, damn, you don't miss me? Like, I'm really over here thinking about you. I believe in energy, bruh. And for this nigga to be in my brain, to be pulling on my energy, nigga, you thinking about me too. And we ain't even finna just go off the people you may know on Facebook, okay? These young kids, swear to God, they don't tell you who looking at your page. But bitch, from a bitch who been on Facebook since 2005 when Mark launched that shit, you not finna show up in my people you may know every day. Every day. For weeks. At least 10 days. And you not looking at my shit. Just, you shoot your shot, my baby. Say something. Okay? Anyway. I unblocked him. And I called him. We talked. He came to see me and help me because that's what I needed. And the whole time I was drunk. I agree, but I remember saying to myself, like, bitch, why were you celibate all year? Like, What was the purpose? What did I accomplish? I ain't accomplished nothing. So I was very grateful, very happy that I got that out of my system and off my chest. And Chris sitting here looking at me sideways. What is the question, sir? What is the problem? I don't regret it. I spent 365 days, except that one night, being whatever for something that I hoped for. And I wasn't really even sure if that's how to get it. Okay. My appetite, my sexual appetite, is not directly related to the relationships I build. I'm just not that girl. It's a willpower issue, I know. However, like, dang, can a nigga really give up everything at one time? Like, you really want me to eat right? Stop smoking? You want me to read my Bible more and pray and not have sex? Like, dude, you putting too much on a nigga. Too much. Especially when they be on a nigga and they want a nigga. I'm reading from the book of Boosie. But you get what I'm saying? Like, back to me in being consistent. I'm trying to be consistent to too much at one time. Like, for real. And I'm at a point where I like the fact that I only respond when I want to. Or the bad part is when you think something is something, it ends up not being nothing. But yet he got buku positive. So even if I gotta keep him on the roster cause of the Maybach, you know what I'm saying? That's okay. But this nigga over here with the good jug ain't even got no house to bring you to, bitch. Like, where's my happy medium? He got a house, but it's an old girl name. That's all I can think of. Like, cause you ain't coming up in here with my kids, and that's what you're trying to do. I'm talking too much, but I had one dude in Dallas. When you gonna be in Dallas again? And I told him, and he was like, "Oh, a nigga supposed to just fly you out, and I don't even know you." Dude, nigga is flying me out to get to know me. So clearly this is a league that you are not capable to be in. Like, I don't understand why you feel like me coming to your city for whatever occasion I'm coming for is supposed to make me want to see you. Like, nigga, fly me there when I ain't got shit else going on just to see you. Cause that's what he doing. Okay? Like, I got my thresholds. I do. But I hate to feel like just because nigga a boss ass nigga and nigga doing all this that he gonna do all of that and the Maybach wasn't Maybaching, you know? Like, Maybach don't know what a back is at all. That's disappointing. And back to why I'm single as fuck. But how do I be more consistent, Chris? That's my thing. Like, I'm trying to have boundaries, and then I have my boundaries, and you do all that to meet my boundary, and then I'm disappointed. Like, oh my gosh. To me, that just says fuck whoever you want to fuck. And maybe you'll find some good stuff every now and then. And maybe nigga fall in love in a couple years, but right now live your life. I don't know what else to do.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what it is because
That's sad.
It's usually the one that got it all ain't got it somewhere else. So it's hard to find that medium. But women be on this whole thing. I'm celibate. I'm whoop de whoop 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 whoop. Especially the ones that be like, I'm celibate till marriage. You're going to be disappointed because the nigga that you marry on your wedding night, you gonna spend the rest of your life unsatisfied. Like, why? Like, that's old stuff to be like not living together before you're married. No, I need to live with you to see if I can live with you. Not when we're already contracted to be together and I realize I cannot live with this person. I need to go ahead and get this screwing out the way to realize if we can go further. I don't want to invest all this time, money, effort, and I'm not satisfied sexually. That does not work.
I didn't want to be celibate to marriage. I wanted in my mind, and you can say I ain't had no faith, but I wanted to be celibate to a point where I felt like this nigga don't want to fuck nobody else, so now I can give him this good ass, raw ass pussy. But you don't never get to that point. Like,
And that still don't.
and now I'm horny as fuck, and ain't now nigga worth it.
That you gonna not want to fuck nobody else. You ain't got nothing to do with that decision. Your pussy ain't got nothing to do with
Shit.
that decision. It has nothing to do with that decision. That man has to do
Ain't no pussy
with
good
that
enough. Is that what you saying?
No, it's not.
Oh.
If the man ain't ready for that, boy, you can turn flip, you can squirt to the ceiling, you can do whatever. But if another one walk up and want to give it to him, he gonna fuck her too.
Cause that's where his mind at.
It has to be in the man's mind. It has nothing
Okay,
to do.
conversely, like my word, because I'm smart. You go into some situation knowing that this just a hookup, right?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't trying to look at this as forever. Is it wrong to hope for a potential of like the sex good, so maybe, and we vibe good, maybe this could be more? Or because you fuck quick, nigga ain't gonna never fall in love with you and take care of you like that?
That has nothing to do with it. I had sex with my wife. The second link, maybe.
Y'all not married no more either, but we not finna go.
But we still it lasted 8 years, and we're not married no more because of me. It has nothing to do with that. But what I'm saying is that has nothing to do with a man wanting you, a man not wanting you.
So you can't fuck too quick. And I feel like you could. Like, nigga was like, the pussy was just too easy. So now this ain't no bitch I'm trying to spend too long with.
Okay, I'll say yes and no. But what I'm saying is all that holding, and if I go too quick, no. If a dude like you and he want to be with you, he's going to be with you. Regardless. You cannot. No, I'm going to say you can't give it up too quick. I've been with women that I slept with the first night. That has nothing to do with it. A man knows, like a woman knows, your potential before, when he meets you and talks to you. If he wants you, he just wants your body, or this is potential for something else. He knows already. You don't know. He knows. Now, what you do is on you. You can make him work for it, wait for it. He might wait for it. Just like I seen this other thing that Bandman Cabo, he was talking to this chick for some months and said the chick called him, was like, after like 6 months, she was like, hey, you know, you've been really patient, and, you know, we did stuff, and I feel like you deserve it, so I'm going to go in and give it to you. And he was like, in my head, I was thinking, bitch, you've been patient. I've been fucking other hoes. I've just been not fucking you. You've been patient. I ain't been patient. So that's what it is. Like, you can't.
That is such a thin line between, like, I don't want him to go fuck nobody else, but I want him to take me seriously. Like, literally. That's why I hate this shit. I ain't lying.
Yeah.
I ain't lying, because if I'm a bitch like a nigga and I don't really give a fuck what else you got going on, but I got an itch I'm trying to scratch, now I am taboo as a woman, right? But if I'm also the bitch that's like, I'm trying to show you how I could be all the shit you want me to be, and you ain't looking for that, now I'm stupid. And a bitch like me don't want to be on one extreme or the other one. That's crazy.
That's why I just trust vibes. Like, Your vibe, your discernment.
Nah, cause once a nigga try to play me, I be ready to kill him.
Your discernment will tell you. Nigga can play you like he said. He can wait 6 months and hit you and be like, no, that was bump. I'm good, and ghost you from there. And then you being wasted 6 months.
I don't know if it was good. Then thank you for the memory, my nigga. But for real, that's how I look at it. It taught me something. I never let that same kind of nigga play with me again. But
Play what you have.
I'm just saying, you said a nigga could go 6 months and then decide he don't want to fuck with you no more and ghost you, right? If I'm fucking with a nigga for 6 months like that, like whatever happened in that time frame was worth me being like, cool, I'm glad we had this experience. I don't give a fuck if I don't ever talk to you again. But I'm oblivious and dumb to an extent. Like a bitch got some book sense, right? I'm here for a reason. If I got to play blind while I'm here, that's okay. But nigga, we ain't up back to the nigga I told you about when his mama died and I ain't want to call it. Like, if I see that nigga now, I'ma run. But for the time we fucked with each other, like, I appreciated him. I ain't expect nothing but what I got from him. We had an amazing time, okay? And that's all it was. Now, if he come back around, bitch, you stupid if you fuck with him again. But during that period, it did what it had to do. You know? I'm sure men and women alike have experiences like those. Everybody ain't supposed to go forever. As a woman, though, I wish I knew which niggas was here for a good time and which ones are potentially for a long time. And I keep meeting these upscale ass niggas who tell you I'll jump. Bitch, I'm just trying to hook up. Why is you texting me then? Don't text me. Holler at me when you in my city, or you trying to get me to your city, or you trying to stage a rendezvous. But all this, what you doing today and how was your day and shit, nigga, that is unnecessary. Okay? The kind of person I am, it's either one or the other. You want to get to know me, it's potential for more. If all you want is my booty, then send me a flight or tell me where to be. Otherwise, stop talking to me. And that sounds so crazy, I know. But I saw something on TikTok with Mariah, stupid ass, who was Young Thug bitch, right? Anyway.
How's she stupid?
She's stupid as fuck.
How? Explain.
This nigga got out of jail and went home to a whole nother bitch. How you didn't know?
That was fake. That wasn't real. Stop believing everything you hear.
So Young Thug ain't no hoe ass nigga?
No.
And she joked this nigga out for all that time and he ain't come home and fuck over her?
No, he didn't.
Man, fuck
he
that.
He didn't. That was fake. That wasn't real.
Back to what my girl said when she was talking to Carisha, whatever I saw on TikTok. Okay? You know.
Okay, hold up. This wasn't no regular jokes. How much money you think Mariah the scientist makes from her own accord?
Okay.
When a nigga is providing your millionaire lifestyle from jail, it's pretty easy to joke him. Right?
Yes.
Okay. So we ain't talking. That's not a regular nigga. You can't compare him. You can't compete where you don't compare. That's not a regular joke. And he not a regular person.
I'm not Mariah the scientist. And I ain't fucking with no Young Thug. But when you started hollering about VP in the boardroom and niggas that fly across the fucking globe to work, you in this, I'm not her because, like you say, nigga, she josing a nigga because of what he did for her. Bitch, how do I get to that point? Where the nigga is paying for my essentials and I don't give a fuck what he doing. That's the cheat code I'm trying to break. Cause a bitch interacts with the niggas. Okay? And they are blunt and upfront like a motherfucker to tell you that they not looking for no genuine shit. Right? You even want me to meet you here and there, but bitch, why is you talking to me every day? Okay? Get the fuck out my head then. Just send me the coordinates, and if I show up, I show up. And if I show up, I keep showing up. You know, let's just have that relationship.
So we can't get conversation?
Why?
I mean, just to keep it, just to have conversation.
No, because my stupid ass will start developing feelings.
That's you. That is you.
You can't
and that's
do...
the whole difference between men and women. Men can fuck somebody they don't even like.
It ain't even just about fucking. You can't do some of the shit that you be doing and not expect me to catch no feelings.
Yes, they can, because they ain't kind
You just drunk every fluid out of my body, nigga. And then you gonna have the nerve to tell me that you still in love with her over there? Do you drink her like that?
Yes.
No, he don't.
Means nothing. He might not. He might treat her totally
Cause the way you be over here like you don't even know what nothing else tastes like.
But he going back to that.
He is, and I don't understand why, but fuck it.
Because that's how men are. You can't go off of our sexual, off of our talking, off of none of that. You have to go off our
So ain't no hope.
Actions.
Ain't no hope, is what you saying.
No, I'm not saying the hope.
That's what I hear.
You just have to be that one for him. You can't wonder why she's that one. You don't know. It's just that one. You might do everything that nigga like, and he might still go back.
That's why he keep coming and bothering me.
He might keep coming, and he gonna keep coming as long as you
allowing
him. But if he ain't staying, he running back.
I can't air this shit.
that should tell you right there.
I can't tell y'all that I'm a hoe ass nigga. The same hoe ass nigga I've been talking about. I mean, I learned from the best. I'm just saying. But that's why I am. That's why I am.
Who is this hoe ass nigga?
You know, we're not talking about this person in 2025.
I'm talking about.
All I'm saying is.
So that's who came over there?
Came over with? Hell no.
So who came over here recently?
I told you, dude, I've been talking to him about 3 years. He didn't come over that way. He came and picked me up and took me to his place.
I thought he couldn't take you to his place.
No, that's another nigga.
Now you got me confused.
Oh, MG.
This is the one that broke the 2000.
That's the dude I met almost, I guess, 3.5 years ago. That we've been cool. Never nothing formal friends, actually. And then I stopped fucking with him last year because I was catching feelings and he didn't want to talk about it. And when I tell you I want to talk to you and you don't want to talk to me, like at that point I don't want to talk no more. And so I ain't want to talk no more. From June until I called him drunk 2 days after Christmas. Like, damn, nigga, you don't miss me? Like, it ain't even just about talking. Like, me and this nigga really used to hop in the car and drive all the way to fuck around the state and spend the day together. Or we eating lunch together 2-3 days a week. You know, that kind of shit. Like, we ain't even fuck in the last 6 months that we was talking. Like, I'm thinking about this shit. You don't miss me? And I had to ask. And, yeah, the answer that I got was just like, you know, let's see whatever. But that's what that was. And even though that happened, I don't regret breaking my little streak. I don't. It was amazing. However, I did realize that's why you stopped talking to that dude. That is. You can't fix what's broke. And I don't care how delusional I may be. I have not forgotten what I have healed from. You know what I'm saying? And it may take me to have to see it over and over and over again. But baby, you can guarantee I ain't opening that door. I ain't going down that hallway. I ain't sitting in that seat no more. But I might have to be shown, you know, the toxicity a few times before I realize, bitch, that ain't what you want. But that's how I know I'm better. I'm better than I was, because a year ago, I saw the toxicity and I still wanted to go be the big spoon. You know, I knew the nigga was toxic. But because I knew he was going to hold me while I went to sleep, it didn't even matter. I'm not back there yet. I'm not going back there. I'm not. I'm proud of myself. Growth is growth. And today, while Raven was doing my makeup, you know, we were talking about spiritual journeys and stuff. But she said something about being prosperous or wanting prosperity. And I was like, what does that look like? You know, that's what I struggle with. Yes, I want to be better and I want to be prosperous and I want to have prosperity. But am I taking into account the fact that it's January of 2025? The tan that you see, the tan that you hear, the tan that I am is much better than the tan that I was in January of 2024. And what I am going to focus on this year is documenting and tracking and writing down my little goals. What does prosperity look like, you know, for me from now into July of this year? When I get to December, I want to be able to flip through a journal and look at all the good shit that has happened to me this year. And be grateful for that. Because I don't want to be this same girl looking back to last year like, you know, what good has happened in my life? Am I prosperous? And no, a bitch ain't debt free with a rich husband yet, okay? That's coming. The manifestations do come true, but it may not come true in 1 year. It may not come true by the next time you're having that conversation with yourself. That also doesn't take away the fact that that's what I am aligned with. Like, that's how you set your boundaries. That's how you stick to consequences that you give people. If you've decided that you're not going to let nobody treat you like this no more, stick to it. And eventually you'll start to see the people around you change. I'm a witness. And though it's not utopia, I am miles and miles above where I was this time last year. All of that to say, I am not spending 2025 celibate, okay? I am gonna make better decisions. I'm looking for him. I'm looking for him, and don't be scared, okay? Yes, I want to be married again, but just because I like you don't mean I'm trying to be married to you. Like, dude, let's just have a good time, okay? Let's see the world. Take me somewhere I ain't never been before, and then we can talk about something, okay? All right. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in to another episode of Just Sip Your Coffee, the podcast, okay? I'm coming back here. I'm not going anywhere. We're working on consistency this year. Look for other projects. Look for other items from me and my producer on YouTube, outside of YouTube. Anyway, Boss Man 10, Just Sip Your Coffee, the podcast.
Put yourself in my shoes for a second. Not personal, I'm just saying.